Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight we're just continuing on with a bit of DayZ, progressing on from where we left off last night in the last stream, and hopefully we managed to establish some form of shelter. I think that's going to be my main objective for today. If not, then it'll just be a simple case of just looting each town and seeing what I can find, essentially. But yeah, I hope you're all good. Oh, a nice bayonet for my M4. Would you look at that? Right, let's change the magazine out. Wait, I don't actually know if I've got... No, there's no point. Okay, I'll find some ammo for my M4. Be too bad. Of course it's raining, you know, why wouldn't it be? I think we dropped off on the main road here, so we run back. But yeah, the weekend's finally here, Friday. Time to sit back, chill out, relax, have a couple drinks, and just enjoy it. Oh, I definitely am, anyway. Hopefully the rain stops. It is Livonia, so my hopes aren't that high, but yeah, we'll get there. KAM, Vegas fully loaded. Load that up. How's it going, Venom, mate? You good? Welcome to the stream. It's probably a good idea to repair. Ah, nice one, Venom. It's all good. All good. That's what I like to hear. It's been a very long day today, but it's Friday, so can't complain. That building over there, I think it might be a bunker, actually. Let's have a look. Usually there's some pretty decent stuff in these bunkers. Some jungle boots. I mean, to be honest with you, Venom, I mean, it depends whether you're going to be really into Call of the Wild. I mean, the DLCs and stuff, they come on sale quite regularly anyway, so it just depends on how long you plan on really playing the game. I mean, if you're into your hunting and you like the look of the game and you know you're going to play it for the foreseeable future, then I would recommend getting one of the editions which includes. Yeah, that's true, but like, you know, if you watch some videos and stuff, you'll get an understanding as to whether you're gonna like it or not. The DLCs are worth it in my opinion, though. I mean, like I say, if they've got a discount on at the moment for it, you know, if the edition with the best stuff comes in it and it's reasonably priced, then you know, I get it. Oh yeah, 100%. It's worth £8 all day long if you plan on getting the base one. I'm not entirely sure what the diamond edition includes. I know that they don't include all of the DLCs, but you know, I guess it would just depend on what it actually comes with. Because I bought the base game and I bought all the DLCs on top of that, so you'll definitely get your money's worth for £21, 100%. Because each map that you get, each DLC map, they usually bring out a couple of weapons with that map, so you'll get them as well. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Venom. That's exactly what I did. You know, I mean, at least then, if you don't like the game, and you know it's not your thing, at least you haven't spent, you know, £21 on it. You've only spent £8, and you know, I think it's worth £8 all day long, really. I'm wondering. No, you can't put an ACOG on this. That's a shame. Actually, I'll reload that. Yeah, Venom, it's got multiplayer. It supports up to 8 people online. It's actually pretty good. You know, especially when you've got a few other people to play it with you. You can go into public multiplayer sessions, but obviously the downside to that is the fact that, you know, people don't respect your space, and you could be hunting an animal for like a good half hour, 40 minutes, and then someone just pops a shot off, and then that's it. You know, it's game over. All that hunting is basically just gone to waste, really. But yeah, you can hunt in groups if that's something that you want to do. You know, one person could be spotting you. You know what I mean? You can work in a pretty decent group. Well, it's not an easy one, Venom. If that's what you know you're looking for. I mean, there's a lot of systems to figure out. The animals are extremely sensitive as well. You know, all in all, it can be a bit of a tedious game, really. I mean, I did do a video on Call of the Wild. I've done a couple of streams on it as well. Don't get me wrong, it's not for everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of walking involved. You can get quad bikes on it. You can go around and discover locations and stuff like that, but obviously the more noise you generate on it, the you scare the animals away, so it's pretty 50-50 thing, really. Personally, I prefer walking, just so I don't scare the animals, but I hunt big trophy game. It's a good game, though. And for £8, you can't go wrong. Look. That's very true. I mean, you're going to get a lot of game for £8. Get a game cheaper than the price of a takeaway, look. Bearing in mind, it's all subjective. But the game's been going on, I'd say probably it's been going for about 4, maybe 5 years now. And it's still continuously getting support. They're very good, the developers. They support their games much more than what others do. They do have one before it called the Hunter Classic, which is on PC. I mean, all the weapon packs are worth it. You can get trophy lodges where you taxidermize your animals and you can put them on display as like sort of a personal thing, especially if you get some nice trophy animals. But the DLC maps, it's not so much which ones are the best. It all really depends on what animals you want to hunt, because each map offers different species of animals, and they do tell you that on the DLC packs what they include, what animals you can hunt, etc. And different reserves and all that, all around the world. But the plus thing about it, Venom, is that if you want to try out any of these maps, you can join multiplayer sessions without actually having the map yourself. So if you ever wanted to test the maps out, you can just jump into a multiplayer session and test them out for yourself, basically, see whether you like them or not, which is a really cool thing that they done. Bearing in mind, obviously, if the host leaves the game and nobody else has the DLC map, it will kick you out in like 15 minutes. But it's plenty enough time to have a look around anyway. Yeah, Venom. Yeah. The weapon packs. Like I say, what I like about the game is they don't charge you the earth for the DLC stuff. I think you may pay something like $6.50 at most for a map. The weapon packs are usually like £3 something. Yeah, then it's in the works. It is in the works. The PS5 upgrade is on the way. But it's visually stunning game. Even the PS4 version, It runs really nice on the PS5. I mean, if you're not too sure, I can always stream it again. You know, so you can really see, and I can fill in some of the blanks for you if that's something that you want to see, obviously. Yeah, that's what I mean. So that edition of the game that was £21, you know, you're not quite, if you're not quite sure what you know, what maps are included. At least if you buy the base game and do a bit of you know, digging around for some information, you can buy the ones that you actually want. And at the price they are, you really can't complain. It's pretty decent. I mean, not so long ago I bought the AR pack. It comes with 3 AR rifles. It's a 308, a 22, and a 223. And with that pack, you are literally set. You can hunt any animal you like with that pack. I mean, damn, you can even get a dog as a companion. And help you, like, you know, hunt down game, track game, picks up. They're bloodhounds, so, you know, they pick up on the scent of blood and they can lead you to the animal if you ever lose track of it or whatever. It's a pretty good game, actually. You know, talking about it's made me want to play it. What ammo does this hold then? 9x39s. Yeah, see, that ammo type is quite hard to come by. A crude machete. I really need to have a sort through with my inventory, really, because I'm carrying way too much ammo. But yeah, Venom, if you ever want to join up, if you do buy the game, you know, I'm more than happy to teach you a few things, show you the ropes, so to speak. Might actually help if I chamber my weapon. Going on a little hunt, see if I can find myself some food. I know there's a little lake down here. It's usually pretty good for elk and all that kind of stuff. Actually, I'll go back up that way because I want to find myself a bear. You know, I saying that, you know, I probably won't be streaming this for too long. You've got me in the mood to play Call of the Wild now, Venom. Go on there and hunt some feral pigs or something. It's always satisfying. They included an air rifle, like an air rifle pack as well. And oh, it's so satisfying to use. I usually use the air rifle on pigs or a 270, one or the other, but you know, it's definitely satisfying to use. Might even do some goose hunting. Definitely need to find myself some food though. I think I've only got a can of beans on me at the moment. Yeah, that is literally it. Can of beans and a soda. But I play on a map called Mississippi Acres at the moment on Call of the Wild Venom, and that's a pretty good map. It's the only one that they've actually implemented gators on, so you can hunt crocodiles as well if you want to. Never thought that would actually come to the game, honestly, but there are some animal species, obviously, which have been requested, but they can't do it due to, reasons like that. Poaching and all that sort of stuff. Things like elephants and all that. Even though it is a video game. Yeah, Venom, they like I said, it comes on sale all the time. Yeah, they're always doing sales. I mean, I even picked the game. I mean, the map was out for a little less than a week, and it had already made its way onto a sale. So, Nice one, Venom. Nice one. Well, the only bit of advice I can really give you straight out of the gate really is it's a patience game, hunting. You know, you're not gonna find animals if you run around everywhere. I mean, you've really got to take your time. Your binoculars are your best friend. I don't actually think I'm going to be finding myself a bear. In fact, I think the bear's going to find me before I find it. But yeah, I think I'll probably stream this till about 9:30, and then I'll jump on Call of the Wild and do a little bit of hunting there. I'm in a hunting mood. You know, I mean, as good as DayZ is, you know, it does get a little bit boring sometimes, especially with running around. You know, the way I look at it is, if I'm getting bored doing it, I can only imagine what the viewer, you know. I wouldn't call myself a pro. No. I've definitely got a fair bit of experience. I mean, I wouldn't even like to imagine how many hours I put into that game. But there are people that obviously play it every day religiously, you know, and they bag themselves some quite nice animals. I mean, by far though, Venom, turkey hunting is probably one of my favourite things to do on the game. It's so satisfying to catch them. Sit up in my little hunter's nest, call them in and wait for them, and then pick them off one by one. But I also do like a good deer as well. There's a beginning map called Hirschfelden, and it's a European map. And they have some really, really nice animals on there for the base game. You know, things like roe deer and fallow deer and all that sort of stuff. You can get some really nice racks on them. Not sure what the animal population is like on this server. I mean, I've seen cows and stuff like that and wolves, but I haven't seen many bears, or I haven't seen any bears actually. Yeah, Venom. So in the map that I was just talking about, I think there's some on a couple of the other maps as well, but Hirschfelden, it has a shooting range with like various targets and stuff, so you can practice all day long, really. Fairly confident you get unlimited ammo in the practice ranges as well, so you haven't got to worry about that. Bow hunting's quite fun as well. They got crossbows too. If you want to use a crossbow, there's loads of things. You know, there's various different ways of hunting animals. You are limited to carry weight, obviously. You can buy backpacks, but the problem with backpacks is that they generate too much noise. So, you know, you're better off just not using a backpack. Just take the weapons out, you know, that you want to use. Try and focus specifically on a certain animal that you want to hunt, because it's very rare that you're prepared for every animal you encounter, you know. Oh. Well, make some more noise. Not entirely sure if well, I'm guessing a 5.56 would drop an elk. I don't usually use the M4 to do it. I've usually got a Mosin or something, or a Blaze. Might help if I turn my effects up. Yeah, he's definitely not too far away. Further than expected, but I think there might be a couple of them by the sounds of it. Well, I hit it. Didn't drop it though. So I was worried about the 5.56 ammo is not ideal for doing this. If I was to hit it in the head with a 308, I would have dropped it completely, you know. But I don't expect it to have gone very far. Just chase it up this way. It's the only problem with these sorts of things, you know, because I don't think there's any sort of visual representation or anything to do with blood. I know that they do drop eventually, but as to how far this thing has travelled, the direction that it's taken. Should be able to find it though. I think I screwed that one up. Might get a second chance on it. Carl, what I would do for my rifle about now? Definitely sounds a bit wounded. Just wait for it to cool out again. It's definitely close. Just need to make sure that I can get eyes on it. Oh, he's a big old beastie. Of course he hides behind that one little bit of tree. Oh, damn it. Must have spotted me. Give chase. Such a shame, because that was a really nice elk as well. Better drink something. Let's just hope he didn't run off too far. Almost relying on it now. I've only got a tin of beans. I think I hesitated too much, to be honest. I had a very, very few good opportunities to shoot it, and I didn't. Just got to remind myself this isn't Call of the Wild, you know? It ran quite far. Yeah, no worries, Stu. Hope you're doing well, man. I will get this. I will get this. This elk. My life sort of depends on it now, because I'm not going to get very far on a tin of beans. I mean, obviously, I could go and, you know, loot some buildings for some food and stuff, but where's the fun in that? He's definitely close. Just all this dense vegetation, you know, visibility is really poor. And they seem to be spooking a lot easier than they used to, so... It's not ideal. But once we tag and bag it and field dress it in there, I'll make a fire and cook some steaks. Some old venison. stop and wait for it to make some more noise. Yeah, nice one, Stu. But it feels good to get all that done, man. Kick back and relax. Having a few vodka and cokes tonight myself, just chilling out. He's like right down in there. Yes. Wasn't the same one, but oh crap. That was a bear. Oh, now I've got to be really careful. It's a shame, because I did drop the deer. But now that I heard the bear, I want to go for the bear. Yeah, Stu, I actually took that video down because I started a couple of people actually messaged me, and yeah, I just couldn't be dealing with the aggro of it. It's always rewarding when you clean the garden. I find it quite satisfying. It's nice to look at when it lasts, you know, for like 10 minutes. Sometimes you can aggravate the bears by shooting. That's what I'm doing. Where are you? Oh, Yogi Bear. Oh, damn. Oh, cool, that was close. Brown trousers moment. Whew. Glad I kept the old Vega out. Crap. Yeah, Stu. They never do they? I know we're all entitled to our own opinions, but you know, sometimes it's just for the sake of a video. I mean, I've mentioned the things and how I feel about it in the past. Anyway. It's the truth, Stu. Unfortunately, I've got no axe or anything like that, so I'm solely relying on trees with this little knife. I just need to find a bush or something that I can. Actually, don't necessarily need to make a fire out here. I'll skin the bear. Actually, tell a lie. There we go. Oh, some nice meaty steaks there. I'm definitely going to have to drop something. As much as I like the Vega, I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm just going to have to get rid of it. Sorry about that. There we are, that'll do. Let's go and find a nice little fire and cook it up. Yeah, I mean, you already know what it's going to be like before you even go. I mean, usually I get dragged along just to carry the bags, you know. I think we're all in the same boat on that one. Aha, brilliant. Firewood. Where's my bark? Get the old trusty knife out. Sharpen the stick. And put some old meat on there. Hopefully I've got... yes, I've got a lighter. The fire, get up the temperature a little bit. There we go. It's really cool. You can like take your clothes off and put them by the fire and dry the fire. The fire will dry it out and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, there's like a little water symbol. It means that I'm damp. You know, that's something to look out for, especially if you're just starting out. Because you know, you're damp and you're cold and everything, it'll you get like the flu and all that sort of stuff. It's not pleasant. This is one of the elements that I really like about this game, the survival side of it, more than anything. There's various different aspects, various different methods, ways that you can play this game. But this right here for me is where it's at. Do a little bit of bear hunting, a little bit of deer hunting and all that. Especially if you've got a couple of buddies with you as well. You know, you can have some really nice conversations with people over a fire. But I'll probably be only streaming this for the next sort of like 10-15 minutes or so, and then I'll be jumping over to Call of the Wild. So if that's something that you want to see, then stick around for that. If not, I hope you have a good evening. But at least I got enough food now. This will keep me going for a little while now. I don't have to worry about it too much. There we are. That one's cooked. One more to go. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. The good thing about carrying cooked food as well is that it provides warmth. You know, it provides heat for you. So if you've got insulated clothing on, it's even better. But, you know, it definitely keeps you from becoming ill anyway. But one of the downsides to running around with a load of cooked meat on you is you attract some unwanted four-legged guests, four-legged friends. Just grateful that it's not raining on the game. Get rid of that bark too. Well, nice one, Stu. I mean, I'm glad that you took the plunge and bought it. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. Just need to dry myself out. But yeah, Stu, what made you decide to buy it in the end? Ah, I see. I see. Not too bad then. So that's the reason why the garden's done, hey? Nah, fair play. I mean, surely I'll be dry by now. I mean, I don't know what they've done or changed, but apparently I can wring my clothes out as well. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I really want to do with Green Hell is start up a multiplayer series. You know, get some building going, build a base together, all that kind of stuff, and just survive. You know, that's something I really want to do. I mean, I was going to download The Forest again, but I thought to myself, I've got too many games on the go that are pretty much just like it. And if it's going to be anything, then it's going to be Green Hell that I do it on, you know? Because there's still a lot of stuff for Still a lot of stuff for Green Hell that I'm not even aware of. You know, there's so much to learn in that game. It's hard to remember it half the time. I mean, Venom, honestly, it's worth the ask. I think it's only 15 quid, I think, to buy anyway. I'm not too sure, can't remember. But it's definitely worth its asking price, that's for sure. Yeah, the problem is with the forest, right, is that you get so far, you collect all of the upgraded gear and equipment and stuff, you build your base, and then you're just stuck, you know, you hit a wall. You can play it on peaceful mode if you want to, but obviously by doing that, you remove the element of fear, danger, you're less likely to die, and all the weapons that you can find are pretty much useless unless you're killing animals. But, you know, apart from that, I don't know. I mean, I've played it for a fair few hours, and every save that I've made, multiplayer and single player, I've just reached the same sort of verdict. Once you get to grips with how everything works, which doesn't take that long at all, it gets quite boring in my opinion. Not to say that it's not a good game, it's just you chuck a few hours into it and you're kind of twiddling your thumbs come the end of it. But it was a successful bear hunt anyway. Yesterday I wanted to hunt one down, and thankfully today I found one. Nearly lost my life for it, and I mean I was really lucky, because usually when a bear hits you on this, it knocks you out. So he must have just clipped me. And I don't really fancy being stuck out here limping. Especially with pockets full of cooked meat. They can be like, oh. They can be lifesavers, these little hunting lodges. Yeah, that was the problem I found with Stranded Deep 2, Stu, and not to mention that the game almost forced you to travel to different islands simply down to the fact that there wasn't the resources you needed for crafting and stuff wasn't on that island, so you had to go to another one in order to find it. And then remembering which island that you came from, oh dear, I got lost so many times. Especially with all those sharks, anyway. There's a nice little tip for you. Power lines, they always lead to somewhere. So if you ever find yourself lost, even in the real world as well, I mean, I know it's probably common sense to a lot of you, but you know, these are definitely good to look out for, especially if you're on the brink. You know, come across some power lines, you could be saved. You never know. You definitely increase your odds. Stranded Deep isn't too bad. Extremely clunky though. Surely there's got to be some civilization down here somewhere. It looks like it. Yeah, that's right, Stu. This game teaches you nothing. Like, literally nothing. You load in, that's it. You know, you don't get any fancy tutorial. You know, you've literally got to learn everything off the fly, you know, off the cuff. You know, all the fire crafting, you know, the bandages, the do's and the don'ts, the rights and the wrongs, you know, and mistakes on this are very, very easy to make. You know, simply down to, like, eating food with bloody hands. You know, or eating and drinking the wrong things, you know, it's definitely not a fun experience. There's definitely some zombies around. When I first started this game, Stu, it absolutely kicked my ass. I didn't have any help from anyone or anything, you know, and straight away the issue that you run into more than anything is food and water. On the official side of things anyway, like, it can really, really kick your ass. You know, I mean, things don't usually spawn back in until there's somewhat of like a server reset. But on official, it's hard. It is definitely hard. What you're seeing now, like I said, it's almost like a false representation of what the game is really like. It's a camo net shelter. Sweet. But the good thing is if your map knowledge is good and you know where you are when you respawn after you die, I'm pretty sure that your body hangs around for something like 15-20 minutes. So you can go back to your dead body and obviously pick up all the stuff that you have. But sometimes when you get the cold, if you die of the flu, and then go back to your body and pick up all the stuff that you were wearing, especially gloves or masks or anything like that, you can contract the flu again. So it works just like it does in the real world, you know. or if somebody that's infected, you know, somebody that's got the common cold or anything like that, that drinks from, say, one of these canteens and then leaves it, or it's contaminated in any way, leaves it, you stumble across it and drink it, you know, you're going to be a goner as well. I'm quite lucky I found this car anyway. But being in a car too, you know, it can help towards your temperature, all that kind of stuff, keeps you warm. But yeah, Venom, if you do get green hell, you know, you're, like I said before, you're more than welcome to join. Failing that, if you get DayZ, you're more than welcome to join as well. You know, I think it'd be a laugh. It's always better when you've got somebody to play with as well, isn't it? Is that a bunker? Looks like a bunker. Perfect place to pull up. Let's take a look at that modded shelter. If it comes up. Undo that as well. For some reason it's not showing. That's all good. Nice little M4. I will definitely take the mag out of it. You never know when you need ammo. What my gloves like? Yeah, Stu. I mean, this is, like I said, you know, I know I'm not the biggest channel, and like I said, I appreciate everybody that comes in and watches the streams, you know, but my whole premise of making this YouTube channel was literally just to try and reach out to some people, you know, and get a better sort of genuine gaming experience from it more than anything. You know, I wanted to facilitate a space where, you know, like-minded people can come together and game together, you know, and just basically go from there. Other than that, I'm not really worried about anything else. It's just a bonus, really. But like I say, doing multiplayer on Elite Dangerous and that, you know, it's definitely like relit the fire with it, because I never experienced the multiplayer side of it properly before. So, you know, it definitely goes a long way. you know. And when you get over the first initial hurdles of everything, you know, it can be quite enjoyable. You know, usually I'm not very good with talking to new people, but you know, this live streaming stuff and everything's kind of made that a little bit easier, because I used to record videos without my voice, but now it almost comes as second nature. Bit weird how it works, but left or right, guys? What do you reckon? Oh, someone's shooting down there. I think I'm going to go towards the gunfire, but yeah, I get what you mean, Stu. You know, it's nice. It is nice to meet up with people, game with people. You know, the way I look at it, we're all in it together at the end of the day, aren't we? So that's it. There's definitely a lot of bonuses to playing with somebody that's obviously, you know, knows what they're doing. Oh, I'm in Polana. Let's shoot some things. Use up some of this ammo. Oh, there is somebody there. Just want to be careful of those petrol pumps. Oh, damn, he crashed. Fair play, Stu, fair play. Oh. Oh, I don't think they're stopping to say hello today. Yeah, off they go. Sometimes it's like that. You know, there's nothing you can really do about it, but there we are. That's going to be seen from a little ways away. But yeah, let's pop on down to Nadbor and then we'll switch it up. I mean, Stu, there's a lot of games that I could practice my editing on. I mean, as far as space goes, I mean, you know, it's nice nice with all the stars and stuff. But this is what I like about live streams more than anything, is it saves the hassle of having to edit videos, because it not only have you got to edit them, but they've also got to process through all the different resolutions and stuff. It's just very time consuming. There's a couple people on. Smoking barrels. I think that's all of them, you know. I don't think any more are coming. It's quite a cool base, that. There's quite a few decent bases loitered about. Nice old white flag. Right, there we are. But yeah, guys, like I said, I appreciate you joining the stream. You know, if you like the content, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.